You know, to conquer ADD, you need to do two things. You need to deal with the effects on your nervous system of your efforts to compensate for your attentional issues. And you need to learn how to craft your brain. Neuroplasticity, neurophysiology. We're learning about it. We know how to do it. Meditation, hypnosis, cognitive therapy, these kinds of things change your brain. We know how. We need both. That's how it works. We have to protect you from stress, identify your inherited depressive illnesses, and then teach you how to craft your brain. It's not really very hard. Esoteric wisdom has been passed down in every single religion since time began. I want to talk about, no slide for this, about stimulants and what they can do and what they do. I told you before, I hope I did, that this is an attention modulation disorder, not an attention deficit disorder. And it's hard to turn on, and it's hard to keep on, and it's hard to turn off. So what stimulants do, there's two types of stimulants, really. There's the Ritalin family and the dexedrine Adderall family. And they're very similar. I don't think there's a good way to separate one family from the other. Maybe Ritalin's a little more serious. It's used more in children. Dexedrine gives you a little more boost. It makes you start things a little bit more easily. It helps you to get going on something that you have kind of a negative flavor for, that you're conflicted about. It also helps you stay on task. So, you know, focus with a little f. Focus with a little f is, you know, I'm in a room, I got something to do, I got to read a book, I got to write a paper. I turned off the phone, nobody's bothering me. How much can I get done if I'm really not going to let myself do anything else? I really am trying, you know. Well, it will improve that. It will increase the amount of time that you can stay focused. And it also will help you keep the big F, focus with a big F, the big picture. Who did I screw up today? Is there money in the bank? Did I walk the dog? Or did I leave my clothes on the bench again? You know, have I done the things I'm supposed to do? So it helps with all of these three things. Now, you know, there's a lot of controversy. Are stimulants good or bad? And I'm so upset about this in a way because stimulants are really not to enhance your function. Many of you are functioning well. It's to decrease the price on your nervous system. We are very motivated. We try very hard. We'll run ourselves into the ground and we will wind up with acquired depressions and we won't understand it. If we take stimulants in modest doses, if we understand when to use them and how to use them, then we can eliminate these depressions and the immense amount of lost work and wages and health that people sacrifice to these depressions. Most people do not take stimulants for their whole lives. There's a career of a stimulant patient. It takes about 5 years. When people come to see me, 1/3 of them just don't want to take it right away. They don't like it, it doesn't work, okay. 1/3 love it, they're probably going to take it for a long time. They have a job that really requires focus. But the truth is almost anybody can learn not to need the medicine over time. I encourage everybody to choose jobs that they're naturally interested in, to learn to observe the patterns of their attention. What turns them on? What can they do without medicine? Do more of that. You know, I talk about the difference between swimming upstream and swimming downstream. You know, swimming upstream all the time, you die of starvation. Swimming downstream all the time, you're fat and lazy. There's a right ratio. It's about 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. You should swim downstream, things that you're good at, things that you like, things you can develop easily, things where your brain imprints easily. You should do that, you know, 2/3 of the time. And then challenge yourself the other third. Now, you know, you got to take control of your own life. You've got to be the greenhouse man for the orchid. We are orchids and we wilt in the snow. But if we build a greenhouse, we bloom like no other flower. No one will build your greenhouse for you. You have to do it yourself. So the rest of the talk is going to be about what you do alongside the medicine to deal with disorganization and procrastination. These are really pretty simple things. Again, the career of a stimulant user is that at first you use it for little f and big F. And then once you get your life organized by tackling procrastination and disorganization, then you begin to use the medicine less and less, only for those things about which you are conflicted.